Yay! And we're live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to Whip It Out Wednesday. Tony and I have a special guest for you tonight. We have our own band lab TBone. And
Oh,
I
zero
can't
nine.
wait to see what he has in store for us. I want to pick your brain.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. It's an absolute pleasure, y'all. Y'all already missed a pre-warm-up convo, but these seem like some great people, and they're definitely doing something really good here on Band Lab. So, y'all tune in weekly, see what Miss Angie and Bo Tony's got going on, and they're gonna show love, man.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. When did you start writing music? Because you were an amazing lyricist.
Thank you. I'm truly humbled. I'll be honest, being raised in the ghetto down south in Texas, um, you know, you pick around and you see what's going on in the environment. And the funny thing is that I actually didn't fit in, right? I didn't. I mean, I had my hair slicked back like it is now, but it was gelled down, shirt tucked in, all that. And I mean, we ended up in the smack dab of the hood in Lamarck, Texas. And I noticed that, like classmates and stuff would be looking at me funny, like, man, who's this new kid on the block? And so they ended up checking me, ended up getting into a lot of fights and whatnot. And see, I say all that because originally I was a sketch artist. I love to draw pictures of cars, Dragon Ball Z, my favorite WWF wrestlers, stuff like that. I was always quite creative, and I think it was inherited through my grandparents. But anyways, well, down here in the South, we do like this country slang rap, this real kind of underground, gutty, but it's still very soulful. And so it really just caught my ear, and I stopped drawing at 12 years old, and I picked up the pen and pad, and I started writing my lyrics. And that's really just what got me jumped off. I just took my art and channeled it into something completely different of what was going on around me. And believe it or not, that actually wasn't a good idea at first. At first. So that's pretty much what got me into writing. That's what got me into writing music. Was that right there? Basically, my environment.
That's a lot.
Go ahead, Tony.
I was going to say that's the flow I went. I started with drawing and then went to music around 12. Went from the visuals to the audio.
Yeah. I definitely I salute anybody who loves to draw and who loves to paint. Like, I'm a big Bob Ross fan. And I don't care what nobody says. He may be eccentric, but him and them happy little trees, man, they'll take you places. They really will. He's a great artist. But if you take that and you're able to do that to somebody's imagination, now that to me really stood out, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not seeing anything, but yet I'm literally painting you a picture, a lyrical picture, if you will, before your eyes. And you know what they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, what do you do when you rap? You probably hit about 1,000 words per song. So there's your picture, beautiful. Anyway.
Absolutely, and that's what you're supposed to do.
And that's how Ange always.
Things. Yeah. Paint that picture.
Yeah, that's how Ange's storytelling always is visualizing through descriptive words. That's why she's the lady of the lyrics.
Already. I haven't got a chance to really flip through your page or really anybody's, being a full-time dad, it's between that, running my business, it's made it really hard for me to even get on the lab and show the love that I've been wanting to show. I mean, I've only been back for like 2 weeks, and now here I am talking to Tony and Angie, baby, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, and I support all you young artists out there. Angie was gonna ask me at some point, but I just need to go ahead and throw it out right now. If you want true inspiration, don't ever give up on your dream. I don't care what it is. You know, if you want to make shoes, you make the best damn pair of shoes you can. And even if you don't sell one pair, go back to the drawing board, make another pair. I promise you, before you know it, you're gonna be the next Jordan, or you could be the next entrepreneur. And it's the same way with art. It's the exact same way. You can go as far as you want in this business and in this industry and on this platform. Mr. Ryan Walton was actually the one that told me that. He's the real Ryan Walton right here on Band Lab. So he told me that, and it stuck with me. So, you know, great words to live by.
Amen. Even if you just make it for you, that's a start.
Yeah.
Make it for you, and then next thing you know, you're making it for everybody else. If it solves something in you, it can solve things in others.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, the beautiful thing about music is that no matter what genre it is, as long as it is true to one's heart, as long as it's true to oneself, then others are going to relate. You know, that's why you got people down south like, yeah, we jam
Yeah.
screw and everything, but you know, we'll put a corn album on real quick, like, yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. If it's real and it's authentic, then people are gonna relate to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Coffee
I've
swag.
seen that, and I've
And
heard
sometimes
that in
that's
your
the
lyrics.
sometimes that's the shoes people want. Sometimes that's the shoes people want, is the real and authentic ones. So if that's what you got to sell, there's always someone out there who wants that.
Yeah, yeah, you ain't lying, Tony. You ain't lying. So let's get into it. You talking about picking some brains or something?
I do. Your song Uplift.
Okay.
Fill me in
What?
with it.
What's up?
Fill me in with the information about it. I see there were two collaborators on this piece.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
write the lyrics, or do you collaborate and you write some and they write some? How does that work?
Okay, well, you know, last year during the pandemic, I started working with quite a few artists on BandLab. I mean, everybody was shut down. You know, what can you do? And so Miss Tumali, she is a wonderful, amazing artist. I mean, she just paints some beautiful songs, uh, you know, to the ears. And she's actually in South Africa. And I reached out to her because I was reaching out to different people across the country, just curious as to what they were going through during the pandemic. You know, I'm like, hey, over here down in Texas, people are tripping. I'm like, you know, they don't want to wear a mask. They're all like, you know, this whole Trump. I don't look anyway. I don't want to go into politics. You know, it's about to go there. But anyways, so I'm reaching out to different people, and Tumali ended up liking some of my songs and said, hey, I would love to collaborate with you sometime. And the original one we did was Peace of Minds. Okay. And it actually got quite a few plays. It didn't make trending, but I really didn't care. It was just a beautiful song all the way around. Now, on the other end, I'm doing this kind of like conscious rap with my boy Knowledge Tree in the Carolinas. And I mean, he's got a nice like Migos feel swag to him. And I really like it because everything he's talking about is always just it really just makes you think, and you'll hear that in Uplift. And so, but yeah, he's real street and still to himself, true to himself. And I said, you know what, I got this really sweet girl in Africa. You know, she definitely has this nice soft voice. I got my boy right here, Knowledge Tree, who's spitting this conscious rap, and on top of that, he's trying to uplift people, and he's still got that good sound, that nice kind of like raspy sound that people like the Migos have used. And I've always liked that sound personally. I said, man, I got to get them together. And basically, I told Tumali, I said, look, girl, this is going to be a short project. I said, but you say whatever you want in the beginning. I want you to harmonize through our verses. And then I want you to say whatever you want at the end. I said, but feed off of our verses. So I went in first. I shot my verse and how I felt just on personal situations and things going on. And then I was like, Knowledge Tree, you got it to the end. And basically, Tumali just came in afterwards and filled in all over the track. And it turned out really beautiful. It really did.
Absolutely. I love this piece. So I'm going to go ahead and share that now.
Already. Let's do it. I'm gonna set my coffee. Come on. Yeah. Coffee swag.
wave, but can surf on turf. Trying to lift your spirits like back to birth. I'm taking you back to church, the last shall be first. Go ahead, pass me up while you gas me up. Laugh it up, soak it up. Y'all don't stress me none. Little white lies keep adding up. Why I keep the skunk, Pepe Le Pew. I'm a confident one. Let it catch up, check up on the fakes. Too many brandies, not enough Cavassiers. Uno, dos, tres. If I give you that time of day, it's to make sure you save. Wipe the hate, clean slate, rather be optimistic. In a world of pessimism, used to be get them now. When they down, I lift them. Could live in a mental prison, but a free mind was given. Making a way for my children, day by day, gaining wisdom. Can't walk with blurry vision. 2020 need precision. Pennies to 20s to 50s to Benjis. But hear me, I would still be empty if I ain't lifting you with me. I would be empty internally if I ain't lifting you with me. Tree, let them know.
Educate, stop the hate, keep your spirits high, meditate, stand up and rise, levitate, they hear when it's cried, the pearly gate, no food, just pain on our dinner plate, they like when we struggling every day, time to show the youth a better way, I cannot have it any other way, we fight and survive for another day, our ancestors fought just to make a way, they split us up like a piece of cake, coming together is the only way, they say they be free but no leeway, gotta start from scratch like a DJ, take them way back like a replay. We just put our lives on display, just so they can treat us any kind of way. How much more can our heart take? We got the elders having heartaches, cause they worry about the kids and their grandbabies. My people, I know they were angry, this modern day slaving, we showing our bravery. Stop doing them favors, stop killing your brothers, sisters, and your neighbors. Let's go.
Let's lend each other a helping hand. You'll only go higher if you help others stand. Be lifted.
That was awesome.
Damn it, boy.
Very deep.
No. Hey, what did I say? Tumali got a voice on her, man. Woo!
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
And you notice with Knowledge Tree, like I said, man, he's real deep in that conscious rap, really waking you up and making you really think about what's going on around you. You know, like, is this stuff that most of us have really just kind of shelled ourselves away from, as opposed to just opening and seeing and being observant. The reason why I told you, Miss Angie, to take down Own Life, I know it's a really good song with Knowledge Tree and myself, but I had made a comment in there and about one of our presidents, former presidents. I just didn't want to cause any controversy, but I had done my homework and I was highly disappointed, but just for the sake of, just like I said, I don't want to cause any controversy. That's what music is to me. It is just my self-expression. This is, y'all are on my page right now. Y'all got my playlist. So really, it's almost like you're in my mind. Whoa.
I love it. I love being in the minds of creators. That's why I said I'm going to pick your brain.
Crazy. But, it just, for the sake of, like I said, just trying to remain neutral. That's why I was like, you know what? Uplift is a nice, positive song, but it'll still make you think, too, on that conscious level. So, anyways, man, that was a beautiful piece. It's actually been a long time since I heard that song. It was a good song.
She did a great job. She did a great job carrying that all the way through with that voice. And, that this is the part of like rap and hip hop that I like the most. Spiritual based and faith based rap is some of the best faith music out there. I love hearing rapping with words of wisdom. And that was just chock full of words of wisdom. The line that stuck out was the you can't walk with blurry vision. These are the kinds of lines that, boom, when you get it, you get it. And it helps you in what you're doing to get that message and incorporate it into what you're thinking.
Yeah, most definitely. That's one of the best things about being a lyricist. It's like, you definitely want to speak on truth, and be authentic and be yourself. But as you write your lyrics, this also goes out to young artists, think about what you are about to write down. think about the delivery, think about will it actually ride with the beat, and then when you do all that before you even drop it, make sure it makes sense. Seriously, I mean, because sometimes it can go way left real quick. But then you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
just say,
You know,
yeah,
when
go
you're
ahead.
rapping, well, when you're rapping, you can go and brag about how cool you are and how many bitches you get, or you can talk about the struggles and the things that you feel, and how you find faith in things. That decision that you decide to go there when you're rapping, you can do either one, and some artists manage to do both and do it in a fantastic way. I wish more artists didn't feel like they had to be locked into one thing with rap.
Right.
It's such an open genre, and it lends itself to both those messages at any given time. It doesn't all have to be I'm a badass and booty and shaking. I mean, I like that stuff, but it's oversaturated and it doesn't have the kind of impact. If you're asking yourself what you want to do with that song, if you want to have impact on others, they're not listening for how badass you are. If you want them to have impact, teach them some wisdom, some knowledge. The rappers who do that are the ones that I like the most.
Yeah, most definitely. The J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's, down south. We love
Yeah.
us some Zero, Joseph McVeigh. That man, boy, he spits pain, but and he spits hard and fast. But when you listen to what he's saying, there's so much knowledge in there, and so much that could build you up. And while everybody else at the time, we're rapping about flashy cars and the Cadillacs, kind of like what you were talking about. And Zero,
Yeah.
he was a big inspiration.
Which is fun.
For me. Go ahead, Tony. You still there?
Well, I was going to say, it's fun, but it's that those rappers that preach a little wisdom are the ones that change their listeners' lives.
Yes, most definitely, most definitely. I know you probably hear a lot of different influences by the way I flip my bars and everything. I mean, everyone from Bone Thugs and Harmony to Notorious. I grew up. My mom was like Run DMC and Slick Rick, and my dad was like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Metallica. So it was just like, you got every world just sitting right in front of you, and so it was actually. I picked up from a lot of it. And by the way, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Stevie Ray Vaughan cannot sing, but he is a hell of a guitar player. I mean, I love him. I've tried to listen to it. I'm like, man, don't get me wrong, you're soulful. See, you can be soulful and not be able to sing, right? That you could look at somebody and say, man, that guy's got soul in him, but can't hold on to a note because soul is in the individual. It's that experience, that shine, that aura, the faith, if you will, like you said, Tony, earlier. So, man, come on. I told you we're having a sermon tonight. We can do a sermon. Look, I got my coffee cup. It's actually got coffee in there, y'all. I don't sip lean. I sip Folgers, black silk, with a whole lot of cream and sugar. Let's go.
All right, tell me about King of Bars.
Okay, so now it's time for the big shout out.
TBone.
Yeah, this was actually
this is the one I got teased with. I've heard this one.
Okay. So basically, Da Vinci is actually one of my best friends. He is actually my brother out here. Real talk, no lie. We went through a lot together, and a lot of the times, my boy, he hits me up and he's like, "Hey Tim, man, jump on this track with me or jump on that track." I'm like, man, I got all my kids and stuff, so I normally don't have that time to collaborate the way I want. But when he hit me with this, he's talking about welcome 42.5, and I'm just like, oh man. He's like, bro, come on, man, just let some bars out on him, and he's a great lyricist. He'd already called me earlier, let me know what was popping. So I already know y'all gonna get a chance to meet him. He's a great dude, man. And he's actually a lot of the reason why I never did put the pen and pad down. So that guy right there, has overcome so much adversity out here. You know, people talk about they know the struggle. It's like, nah, he really knows it. And for him to still be so confident the way he is, it really encourages me to step up my game. And so that's what King of Bars is. King of Bars isn't really just saying, hey, I'm better than you. It's just saying, look, man, we're just gonna have a free mind lyrical throwdown. And whatever comes out, comes out. If the metaphors make sense, they do. If they don't, they don't. We're just saying, look, man, we're the king of bars because this is how we do this shit. I wrote my verse in about 6, maybe 7 minutes. And I took maybe a butt out here and then an A out there. This guy right here recorded 14 tracks in the last 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Come on. And I know his lyrical content's about to kill it. It's Astrodome. Y'all get ready for it because I can't wait to hear it myself. But anyway, so that's just what King of Bars is. It's just saying, look, here we are. We feel that we got what it takes, you know, and me personally, I'm just a dad. I'm not going to go out there and do all these shows and all that. Look, I have a whole business I'm trying to run and I have a family I'm taking care of right now. So my dream is actually already being lived. That's the beautiful
What's the name of your
thing. I'm
business?
already living it.
Mhm.
Huh?
You've talked about your business. What's the name of your business? Give yourself a
Dozen.
shout out, man.
Baked Dozen. And it is, I do CBD edible in-house and boy, they get you right. So,
Is there a website they can find you?
not right now. When I get to Colorado, I got you.
I love that hashtag. I
It's
got
tricky.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag that. Most
Yes.
definitely.
You'll get me once I can place an order.
Already.
We're gonna go ahead
Already.
and play King of Bars.
Yeah, here it goes, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy.
Welcome to 42.7.
Welcome.
We got Da Vinci and Timbo coming y'all's
Oh,
way.
yeah. Their game.
Whoo!
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Let go.
Oh yeah. Da Vinci and Timbo.
Got a ring to it.
Yeah, all right. I get to it. I
Yes.
get to
Hurry
it.
the fuck up.
Look, dirt gang in this bitch, dirty kid entertainment. Got the cum, got the cream, like I came with a Danish. Pots and pans with my shit, because my flow staying stainless. And y'all know I blow to my words like I'm speaking in Spanglish. Check the flow that I be changing, won't be less than amazing. Won't be caught up in these cages, cause my homies stay dangerous. Getting deboed for the flex, and the ice you got dangling. Can't even trust my own mama, cause these bitches be changing. Hey, Southside living, quick to snatch your dame up. Put her in the truck, stick shift, we tearing lanes up. Woman living rich in his mind, look where I came up. Shoes already red, so I ain't worried if they stain up. Hit the gas, I'm quick to peel out on these motherfuckers. I call them my friends and my brothers, I love them, still can't trust them. Chunk the deuces, get my circle deduction, cause you the type to run your mouth and then you call up your cousin, bitch. Woo! Okay, alright, that may have been too much heat for people's lunch breaks that they're
Damn
hearing on
right
the
it
radio
was.
right now.
Yep.
TBone,
Yep.
give them their dessert.
Sure will.
To all my haters, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile, just haters because you ain't us. So many got beef, I like mine's a little gamey. Don't understand the reference, won't bother to entertain it. Dirty is the preference, your white tee, I might stain it from the dirty third where we swinging and banging. Ruel, carry your swag, that's how I bring it. Signed, sealed, and delivered, that's thanky, no Mr. Hanky. I'm the type to bang your mama, then steal candy from your baby. Life is a bitch, I got a peaches and cream, taters and gravy. Stacking daily, let's make a deal. I'm Wayne Brady, got them shaking in they boots cause they don't know what to make of me. Mad cause I'm ice cream, the whole pecan and praline. You sit back and daydream while I bake cream. Then be like, Tim, know you forgot your cape, but can you save me? Maybe not even a choice, I leave scrapings on these paintings.
You don't like what we do, then how about motherfuck you too? You just mad cause we better than you by far. We're the king of bars. That's just how it is, Southside. Now, didn't this man just say that there was too much for the radio? What the hell wrong with you boys, man? Intimidating these people like that. It's too dirty for your own damn good. Dirt gang.
I thought that was awesome. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. That was fun.
I love how you implemented the comedy into it.
Yeah.
It's too much for you guys at home.
And it was fun. It was like it was like, you know, two friends wrestling.
Yeah.
With
Yeah. And you know
lyrics.
what's funny? is that that's actually what it felt like when he had sent it to me. And I'm listening to what he's talking about. He's like, I can't even trust my own mama because these bitches be changing. And I'm like, no, he didn't, bro. I'm like, how am I gonna top this shit?
You know, it was real good. Yeah, that's got to be challenging to riff with that.
He always brought some of the best lyricism out of me, man, because he'll really make you want to go over people's heads, man. And you know, just to do a little shout out to my boy, man, Vince. You know, it is Dirt Gang, bro. It's FAB. It's Dirt Gang all day. Man, without you, Vince, man, bro, there would have been a lot of incidences that might have went really left, bro. So just thank you for having my back, bro. When you did, bro, you all the way 1,000 to the grave, bro. To the grave. Respect. Anyways, so yeah, so that's that King of Bars swag for you. So what we got next, Miss Angie?
Unstoppable.
Oh yeah. This was the outro to my first and only album. Even though I've been recording for years, I never made an album. And so last year I really thought I was gonna be, you know, setting down my pen and pad for a while. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a solo EP. You know, I think it had about like 6 or 7 songs on it, and the very last one is Unstoppable because, you know, a lot of my music is my testimony. I'm only 29 with 5 kids. I'm a former addict. I'm also a former alcoholic. I'm also a former dealer. I drove trucks for 6 years. I mean, I've been all over the country, and then I came back and drove local.
Man,
Yeah. I mean, I've done a lot. So in this experience,
you've lived 2 lifetimes at this point.
Yeah, you would think so. I'm surprised I still have hair. I promise you. I mean, it's blowing my mind right now. Like truly, just blowing my mind. Yeah, I see you, Tommy. I see you. So basically, Unstoppable is really just kind of me telling my haters that I don't give a damn what they say about me. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm not this, you know, throwed ass rapper. I'm not this, you know, I'm not this gangster, this thug, even though I was raised around several OGs who, by the way, they really had their knowledge. They weren't on that bullshit. And, you know, while they were on their knowledge and they did what they had to do, they were instilling something in this young man right here. They were telling me, look, you don't have to get it this way. And so I never did. But in the same breath, the ways I decided to get it, I had a lot of people telling me to give up rapping. I had a lot of people saying, you know, you're just a little white dude. You know, why are you over here? Oh, you think you're Eminem? That's always the typical what somebody's first reaction is. Oh, you're Eminem, or you're the Beastie Boys, or, you know, we're down south. So to say, oh, you the next Paul Wall. And it's like, no, I'm the first Timothy. That's who I am. I make music, what I do.
There you go. So, doesn't it feel good to say that? Doesn't it feel good to rap that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, there was a point in my life where I didn't actually feel that way. And I was like, you know, I felt like I was at a brick wall. I felt like I was at an absolute standstill. And there's a personal testimony that I share in the second verse of this song that I might just want to go ahead and just throw out right now. So that way you're not wondering. You know, my first 2 kids did end up on a reservation in New Mexico. And it wasn't by a fault of my own. The mother and I separated after 5 years. And the way that the Texas state law works is that if the children are underneath 4 years old, folks, then unless you can prove the mother unfit, she will automatically get custody. And so them cops went into my home at 9 o'clock at night and removed my daughter and my son out of my house. And it was about 8 years. It was about 8 years before I actually reconnected with them and we started rekindling our relationship. My daughter and my son call me all the time. I'm actually going to be able to see them more than likely this summer. We moved to Colorado. I'll only be like an 8-hour drive away. So bada bing, bada boom. But you know what? In those 8 years, I learned so much and I grew so much in that time, even amongst all this adversity, and then not even thinking I'd see my kids again. And that's when I realized, Tony and Angie, both Tonys, really, I am unstoppable, damn it. I've been able to go straight to hell and laugh, and I made it out that. I made it out that, baby. All praises. So that's what unstoppable is. You continue to lift his name. You have the faith that Tony was talking about, and get it done.
Yeah, through weakness you find strength.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. And look, like I said, I don't know about anybody else, but the Lord has been my strength through all this. Through all this, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
It's a good muscle to have. It's a good muscle to have working for you.
Amen. Amen. So, so that's what unstoppable is. And by the way, when I say, where do all the bros go? By the way, y'all, Mainstream Mafia, y'all know it's love. It's all love. My boy Bug, it's all love. Rah, you ain't included in that, boy. My day one, FAB, cool. And Vince, obviously, that ain't you, bro. You were just on my last song. So, anyways, Lamarck Southside, man. You know what it is, unstoppable. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Tap the screen, Ange.
I got it.
Soldier, I always survive. I constantly come back. Only thing that can kill me is death. That's the only thing that'll ever stop me is death. And even then, my music will live forever.
Misfit since an infant, in an instant change. Got game from Winston, change got low, where did all the bros go? So many turn hosts at the few named Wilson. And those I will spin, drop to my knees, I will sin, inevitable. Even through pressure though, ain't never gonna catch me slipping. Hop in the whip, turning up to the drum bang, then swing till I run it up, not enough. I did all this shit for a couple of bucks, you must think that I'm dumb as fuck. Saddle up, batter up, swing till you had enough, cause I've had it up too here. My name got smeared all through the mud, didn't think I'd notice, huh? Well I did, forgive and forget, didn't stop my last check and you won't stop my next. Get it from my kids to my very last breath. Yeah, that's right, all my babies blessed. Defeat the dragon with his own breath. One giant leap like fuck your step. Serve it raw, no time to prep. Work out 5 days a week, still don't flex. But that's just me for eternity. Double dead bowl lot, no burning me. What did they say ain't concerning me? Turn the other cheek, remaining meek. But they mistake that for conceding defeat. Difference between weak and weak, better watch yourself. I'm not your friend, rather brother. So why the fuck we killing each other? Unstoppable. When I'm coming down, factory speakers drown you out. Get no fucks what you talking about. I'm unstoppable. Overcame them obstacles. Fuck the word impossible. With God, anything possible. Unstoppable. When I'm coming down, factory speakers drown you out. Get no fucks what you talking about. I'm unstoppable. Overcame them obstacles. Fuck the word impossible. With God, anything possible. So I do my own thing, and that's all day. No time to parlay. Whipping green parquet in the Lando Lakes to increase my pay. Don't own a safe. Only wait, only to the grave. Only when I rest in him, I'm safe. They get way too bent out of shape. When I lift his name, don't know how far I done came. Pain in my veins, pirates making me walk that plank. Houdini is the great escape. Always swim, homie, never sank. Blood in the water of a shark tank, but I got a sharp brain. Couldn't hit anything in a point blank range. Had to make a change. X out them lames, ain't saying no names. Shot collar with a shot collar, man. They gon' see when I'm ballin', man. Swish, no assist. Everything I spit crisp, get this. Lost my kids and live flip. Had to flip that script, stack these chips. Develop my poker face, shit. My journey filled with makeshifts, but it's greatness in the making. Don't give a fuck, hey, y'all take this. I'm tired of hearing the same shit. Why I keep it original, painting these visuals, keeping it spiritual, no matter what I do. I'm unstoppable. When I'm coming down, factory speakers drown you out. Get no fucks what you talking about. I'm unstoppable. Overcame them obstacles. Fuck the word impossible. With God, anything possible. When I'm coming down, factory speakers drown you out. Get no fucks what you talking about. I'm unstoppable. Overcame them obstacles. Fuck the word impossible. With God, anything possible. Hear me out. The best isn't you, but it rather
Father lives in you. Hypocrites ridicule everything that I do, so I dodge and I juke. Oh, can't stop this momentum on the move. Can't stop this momentum on the move.
All right.
That's another cool track.
Oh, definitely deep. Yeah, it touches you.
Thank you. Thank
It
you.
And there's some
definitely
cool
uplifts you.
production going on in there. Yeah,
Do you
there's
mix that?
some cool production going on in there.
Oh,
Do you
thank
mix that
y'all. Thank y'all.
yourself, or did you have help mixing that?
No, I do everything by myself, man. I do. The only thing I don't do is the beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm that good old YouTube beat jacker. I don't give
Those
a
are
damn.
hard.
Look,
Beats is an art in itself. It's a
you
hard
are
one because I can do a lot of things with music, but man, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my groove in with the beats. But I like how you mix the lead tracks on the vocals there, because the effect that it was getting when the rapping came in was dancing between the left and the right in such a cool rhythm with the beat, and
Yeah.
and the way you spaced it out, it made the lyrics, the vocal tracks, just kind of smooth in with the beat. By the end, everything that you had going was just this nice groove. I was just right in it.
Well, thank you, Tony. Yeah, you know that actually is an old trick I had learned from a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, more like a brother. And it's funny because he is one of the Winstons I was talking about. He's the first guy that let me into a recording studio, and you know it's funny because when I first
he showed you the toys.
Yeah,
He showed you the
most
toys.
definitely. You know, he showed me the
Yeah.
Pro Tools and the whole setup he had and his drum kit, and I mean he's just he's an amazing guy, man. But at first I didn't think so. I was like, man, this guy's gonna kill me, you know, because I come in there, I got my lyrics ready, and he's just like, so you a rapper, huh? I said, yeah. He's like, then fucking rap. And so, but you know, we became like the best of friends, man. Even till this day, you know, actually our pops just passed recently. And so that was the Winston I was talking about. I said I was a misfit since an infant, but in an instant I got game from Winston. And pops, rest in peace, with the whole Texas power outage that just happened a few weeks ago. It took my old pop, man, and he's actually the one that got me into trucking and got me out of that whole kind of thug mentality that I was in, you know. But anyways, his son, amazing,
Kind of steered you right.
Yeah, most definitely. Him and his son did. They definitely did. A lot of my inspiration into why I make music the way that I do. And you know what Bug was showing me was that you could take a chorus, if you will, and you can record it 4 or 5 times and just lap it on each other, okay? You lap it on each other where you take 2 of them and maneuver it to the left. You maneuver the other 2 to the right. If you move them just slightly off, let's say the second and the fourth track, if you move them just slightly off, it gives this nice little echo effect. And then you turn them down. And then by doing that, it gives this echo effect of going back and forth. Now, obviously, I don't play with it too much. If you listen to a lot of music, I'm a dad. Like I said, I'm a full-time grinder and a full-time father first, and then I'm an artist. But, you know, I've been playing with it here and there, and it was a nice little technique to do the whole unstoppable, and then I come in with that, you know.
Yeah, that was the other place that you had it flowing in that way. See, I recognize it because I do it a lot too with instrument tracks and things. And I was recognizing the technique and the feel. And it's an interesting way you're describing of approaching it there, because that's one of the old school ways. You know, in the old days, that's what you would do is do like 5 takes, a little sliding and shifting, just enough to give them separation. And now with the digital toys, there's other tricks that you can take this one track and slide and separate it. But doing it that way produces a more natural sound, and I can pick up on that effect real fast when I hear it. I recognized what I was hearing. I didn't recognize what it was until you just described it there, but I knew as soon as I was hearing it, I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I may be 29, but like you pointed out, Tony, I feel like I've lived 2 lives already. So I just, I keep it kind of old school. I don't Instagram and all that.
You got the wisdom of a 100-year-old.
Hey, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. I let somebody else tell it, because if you ask me, I'm just an average man who's just got a brain for creating my emotion, because that's what rap has always been to me. It was my therapy when I couldn't go to my mom's. I just had a wild childhood. I felt like there was nobody I could really go to. And then in the environment I was in, even a lot of the OGs, it took them a little while to kind of welcome us in, because at first they're like, man, this is a typical white family. What are they doing in the hood? You know what I'm saying? So it already looks suspect.
Yeah.
But, they ended up coming in and showing us the love, but that took time. So what was I going to do in between time? And that's where I think really my writing started to take off, because it was just the only way.
That's why it's good to use your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always use your brain. Even through those times, that's how you get through those times and get them to where you want to be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself. So what's up, Angie? How you doing over
We've
there?
got time for
Music
one more
is the
song.
therapy.
And
Oh, yeah.
I love your diversity. Tell me
Oh, I
about
appreciate it.
Confess.
What's that?
Tell me about the song Confess.
Oh.
This was
This
my
is a
last
little bit
teaser.
of metal mixing for you.
Yeah, I love this
The
one.
dad
I already
side of
liked
you,
it.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, with Confess, I've been doing rap for a long time, and I've kind of dabbled into the rock rap scene. I mean, obviously you had like Anthrax and Public Enemy, Bring the Noise, Run DMC with Aerosmith, with Walk This
Pantera.
Way. Pantera. I mean, you've had the rock rap kind of dabble in from the Limp Bizkit, and then like even Korn did a song with Ice Cube.
Yeah, they were
uh,
great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And they were great too.
Yeah, that was a great song. That really was. And I was just like, you know what? I've been tapping into the rap scene. Man, I know you really like to Confess, but just real quick, shout out to Dule Chill, man. That Mind Blown, bro, that was an amazing beat, bro. You did an exquisite job. And I'm just so glad that I had the privilege of writing to that. Because just for the record, y'all, on the other one, that was the runner-up that y'all can go check out. If you go look at that beat and go listen to the only other inspired project that was on there, this guy just, he really infuriated me, because he didn't even give this a shot. He was just making weird noises in the background. I'm like, Dule is such an amazing, beat maker in his own right. He's very unique. And I was like, you know what, man,
very
your
talented.
art
Yeah,
deserves-
very talented.
If you like, I can play that one instead.
Yeah, he's been
Look.
popping up in my feed for the last week.
You're talking about this song, so now I have to listen to it.
Oh yeah.
So now we're gonna do a double feature on this. Now we're doing Confess and Mind Blown.
Oh man, thank y'all. Look, real
All
quick
right.
though. Dule Chill when
Boom,
he was
boom, double
talking
whammy.
I got
yeah,
you.
hey, and I appreciate y'all, man. Because the funny thing is, if you listen to Confess and you listen to Mind Blown, you're actually going to get 2 completely different styles of who I am as an artist. I don't want to consider myself diverse. I don't want to consider myself versatile. All I am is somebody who loves to make music. I'm not trying to go all out. It's just, look, whatever I'm feeling, whatever this brain's feeling, that's what it's dropping. And I want you to know, each and every one of y'all, I thank y'all for the love. But when you come to my page, you listen to my music, I'm only dropping truth. And it may not be your truth, but it is T-Bone's
That's
truth.
all that matters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
All
ahead.
right.
I'm gonna play Confess, and right after that, I'm playing Mind Blown. You ready?
Man.
She's
All
busting
right,
out.
let's do it.
She's
Let's
whipping out the
headbang
double whip.
and-
Do it.
yeah, y'all need a headbang, and about 2 minutes later, light one.
This what I confess. This what I confess. This what I confess. This what I confess. This is my confession to you. Love is just a one-way street, at least that's what it was for me. At least I had a dream to achieve, even though no one believed. At least I believed in me. Spare me the bullshit greed. Knew you would flee when I'm weak. Bounce back quicker than you think. No more puking in the sink. Now I'm on your ass, don't blink. Spoken in the universe to figure out my worth. Only a couple bursts, but the pain was so much worse. Witness the rebirth of a man along the curve. Don't wanna ride that hearse, please put that in reverse. I dream it, think it's speaking, so within I read it. So if it's that weak shit, then you can keep it. I'll be honest, I've been fighting my own demons and giving praise, cause I know whom I'm believing. This what I confess. This what I confess. This what I confess. This what I confess. This is my confession to you. Why don't you just live your life focused on mine? The blind leads the blind. We're casting girls amongst the swine and realize we're running out of time.
Gosh, that's awesome. And here we go with Mind Blown.
Think I just wanna chill, Kool-Aid style, swag on it, you know? TBone. Even on a rainy day, I can't complain. Progress and elevate, I meditate and medicate. No matter which way we'll do anyway. Blunt slit, drift away, we can go to space if we use our brain. Or be mundane on a Monday, the lightest wave, what I'm on. Kinda really floating on the Milky Way, a chocolate bar. The whole world in my boulevard. Another hit, and I'm supercharged. Thoughts conjure from my line, wide up the nostrils every time. Feeling fine when nothing's fine. Pupils don't look in my eyes, what am I supposed to say tonight? I guess I lost the fight, looking for red and blue lights, but now to coincide. Where in the world did my mind just go? Really though. Running in place, going bananas, looking for answers. Nobody stand up, what is commanded? Now how I planned it, don't comprehend it. Read it again before you panic and finish it. Damn it, I'm going fishing, out camping. Whatever takes away the bullshit in my head, they cramming. These are just my psychedelic thoughts. Where in the world did my mind just go? I really don't know. Where in the world did my mind just go? I guess I'm in my zone. We took a look, we saw a nook. On his head he had a hook. On his hook he had a book. On his book was how to cook. Killing it with this Dr. Seuss. Why don't we just call it truce? You don't like my point of view. Do you really watch the news? Streets bloody as my shoes. Gotta play some blues. And I ain't talking clues. Cracks bringing back the news. Gotta combat a truth with the truth. What it do? What it don't? Leave me alone. I'm getting stoned. Twilight zone. Memory foam. What I'm laying on. But I can't chill for long. Same thing you be on. This ain't where I belong. Oh, you out here clapping chrome. I'd rather play the xylophone. Brownies got me drowsy. Only coffee in this styrofoam. Where in the world did my mind just go?
Our minds just went to T-Bone's mind.
Yo,
I think that one's my favorite. Just
Awesome,
overall,
love it.
I mean, I love them all, but I think that one is my favorite for its experimental approach across the board. Just everything about it I liked. It felt like a lazy day, you know, warm, sitting in the afternoon, just kind of buzzed somewheres, blasted with all my friends, and I could see that ringing in my head all afternoon when I would skip school.
Yeah, no,
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, that I think that was the whole vibe I was really going for. It's just like, when you smoke indica, you end up in the couch, your mind doesn't really wander too much. But when you smoke a good sativa, let me tell you something, your brain, you'll have these periods of like real conscious, just aware, alert, you're focused.
Well, it's like staring at the clouds.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like staring at the clouds after you smoked it, and it's the air is still, and all of a sudden everything turns into shapes and pictures of things because your brain is moving, your brain
Absolutely.
is going, and
Absolutely.
that had that kind of free floating. You could make that into any shape in your mind with that kind of loose percussions going on in that little electric piano and the vocal experiments, and kind of the theme is my mind is blown. That's exactly how I felt every time I just realized, like, whoa, I'm in a zone.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. It's the same way here. I mean, the beautiful thing is, like I was telling y'all in the beginning, I know it's getting late, but I am a former addict. You know what I'm saying? I'm a former alcoholic. I used to do all that. And let me tell you right now, it's for the birds. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get creative, first get entwined with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I'll be honest with you, smoke a little something. There's nothing wrong with it. People stop thinking that this is just like a
as long as you're not doing it
drug.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing it to fix something. If you're doing it to fix something, then that's where addiction and things can kick in. If you're doing to just kind of, tone down, coffee ain't going to kill you to wake up. But I guess if you pound it like constantly all day, nothing is good for you that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So, this is my message, for all the young artists. Another thing too, don't ever feel peer pressured. If there's somebody that, you want them to like your music, or, that you want them to like you, just remember, be true to yourself. It is okay to say no. It is okay to say, hey man, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm about. And trust me, when they say real, recognize real, that's what they're talking about. Okay, so what good is it
if everybody likes you if you don't like yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. The gentleman that I have on my page next to me in my profile picture, there's a reason why I've never changed that. He's not only my brother in Christ, but he's also been my brother right there for me since I actually started writing music. And he really was
partner in crime.
Yeah. It's like that and way deeper, bro. Was definitely on some wilding out. We're about to get it by any means.
What good is it if everybody likes you if you don't like yourself?
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, it was doing the loop thing. See, I'm like, look, I know I ain't smoked yet. Y'all tripping?
Yeah. She shared the screen real quick. Something must have unmuted, but that was actually fitting because it popped right on the picture you were talking about, and that actually fit good. Yeah, it showed the two of you. I liked it.
Yeah, and the he is also another one of my big inspirations, because I have watched him overcome so much adversity in the same hood. And if you listen to a lot of my lyrics, I really do. I really call out these Proud Boys. I'm really calling out these alt-rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, man, all of my kids are biracial. And what am I supposed to tell them? That your society is still going to treat them not as equal? You know what I'm saying? And they're inferior to you? my children are probably gonna have even better minds than me. They're probably gonna have better minds than you. Think
And
about
that's what
that.
we all hope for, don't
Right?
we?
I think all these kids are going to come with minds that we can't even imagine today.
Yeah, most definitely. But you know, the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, they're trying to keep it the way Grandpappy made it. And it's like, you know what, the way Grandpappy made it,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to say I hope he's burning in hell, but I'm telling you right now, homie, it was wrong. Okay? My wife and I, man, we still get looked at when we go to the store. Why? It's 2021, people. Y'all need to wake up and realize something real quick, like, okay, great unity, all of us together as one, or
Sharing
it's
the
gonna be
love.
done. That's how history works. Hey, y'all don't remember the Romans? Y'all don't remember the Romans, huh? Just keep giving us entertainment. We ain't worried about what's going on. You don't remember the Trojans? I mean, look, the Athenians.
That's part of why Rome fell.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, they didn't want to understand and come together and stand up. They were just getting robbed blind. Well, if you look at what's been happening around here, and it's been happening for hundreds of years. So I'm truly thankful to know that I lived to see a day where Obama was in the White House. I love the fact that Kamala's in there, and people could say whatever they want, but you know what? You want to live in the 1700s? You be my guest. First, you got to build a time machine, homie. Once again, got to use your brain. Hello. Come on, man. Get off that hate shit, man. Great unity, baby. That's how we roll.
Sharing the love.
Amen. Amen.
T-Bone, you have been absolutely a
And
wonderful
share it with
guest
sound.
coming tonight. And I appreciate you sharing all of your music and your lyrics and your inspiration for the next generation, and to all of us out here, the creators that need to paint those pictures with our stories like you do.
Well, thank y'all. You know, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, and all your boys that you make sound with.
Yes.
That was a lot of talent that you made all that sound with. Getting to meet your boys too.
Yeah, you know, truly a blessing, man. Y'all get a chance, man. Go check out Knowledge Tree, man. He is the most awesome guy. He's always down for a collab. My boy Vince, man. Like I said,
I'm gonna check all of them out.
Yeah. Hey, do that. And I'm telling you, man, they're phenomenal artists.
But that's the awesome thing. Ange sends me notes and gives me everything to like here, boom.
Nice.
All my whole list has been built for the last couple of months just from her awesome note taking and finding dudes like you.
Already, all praises be to God. I thank y'all so much. But remember, like I said, I'm a daddy first, so you know I'm about to have to go check on them kids. But man, may God bless y'all, continue blessing y'all. Y'all continue to do what y'all do out here for the community, for these people. In this time during this pandemic, it may be the only way of true safe togetherness. So let's take advantage of it. Remain safe. Stay masked up. Don't be a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't no conspiracy, homie. I was in the healthcare industry for 6 months. It's real out here. Okay? It is real out here. Some scary shit. People are dying. Mask up. Stay protected. Give it to God each and every day. Each and every day. God bless y'all. Love y'all. I'm out.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to
Peace out.
Whip It Out Wednesday. Tony, say bye. Tune
Bye,
us till
everyone.
next week.